Hey up folks, welcome back. I'm out in the White Peak area of the Peak District for the first post-lockdown wild camp. So the area was recommended to me by Mark Jones, who's got his own YouTube channel all about wild camping. And he came out here to test his Hilleberg Nalo 2 GT. So I'll put a link to his channel below, and if you haven't seen it before, it's definitely worth checking out because he knows what he's talking about, unlike me. So as far as the plan goes, I'm going to explore the area a little bit and we'll find somewhere to pitch up later. I'll let you have a look at my kit. I'm going to need to do some cooking at some point and get fed, so we'll do that. There might be a giveaway coming up as well, so stay tuned for that. Let's crack on. So just on the kit side of things, I've got my Osprey Kestrel 48 that you can probably see bulging on my back. So I weighed it just before I came out, and with all my water and food and everything, it's 11.6 kilos, which I know is a lot, but I've bought the Ice Flame down quilt to try for the first time. So I've probably bought more clothes than I'm going to need because I bought a few layers just in case the quilt doesn't perform as expected. I know I've probably bought too much water, but I couldn't see on the maps a water source or anywhere where I could definitely get some, and I've not been here before, so I'd rather have too much than not enough, obviously. And food, I'm just greedy. There's no other explanation for it. And it's the first time, obviously, that I've been out for a long time, so I wanted to do a bit of a worst case scenario, really. And I knew I'd only got 3 or 4 miles to walk from the car, so it's not like a massive trek, but if I can do it with this weight, I can do it with any of the lighter setups, obviously. So I need to burn off some of this lockdown lard. Right, catch you in a bit. So I've just climbed up the hill, so you'll have to excuse the excessive panting. I'm not fit at all, but the views are amazing all the way around. There's some quite weird looking rock formations on the top as well, so we'll go and have a look around those. And then I'm going to throw my bag down for a bit and have a drink, I think. So I bought the NatureHike Cloud Up 2 tent with me rather than the Lanshan. The reason being that I knew that there was all these rocks up here and that I'd have to find a pitch in between the rocks. That pitch is too small. And the Cloud Up 2, you can set it up as a freestanding tent, so if needs be, I can pitch it up and then move it whenever I want to. But with the Lanshan, I'd have to obviously take it down and put it up again. Right, so I've had a good wander around and explored. It's quite a big area, to be fair. I think I'm going to pitch here. It's not totally flat, but it's the best bit I can find, I think. I've checked the forecast for the wind and stuff, and it's all over the place, to be honest, so I'm not worried about that. It's going to be between 10 and 15 mile an hour winds, but from all directions through the night, so I think we'll get pitched up here and then we'll sort out some food. Catch you shortly. Okay folks, let me show you around the crib. So this is the tent, obviously. Dead easy to pitch. I've only done it a couple of times now, but I'm getting better. So inside I've got a foil mat that's, I think it's called a Highlander mat off eBay. Exped Synmat 7. I've got the ice flame down quilt. This is the first time I bought that out. And I've got my Trekology Aloft pillow with the buff over it that I showed you in my home bargains video. So sleeping's all down that side. Then I've got all my, well, I've got a bag of bags. As you know, everything comes in a bag, so as I'm setting up, I put everything in one, so it's easy to pack away. I've got my sit mat ready for later, then all my gadgets, gizmos in there, and my Cascade bar table, I'll put that up later. The blue bag's got my fleece, base layer, and the spear hat and gloves in it, and then I've just put my rucksack down the bottom there. Then at the minute, in the vestibule, I've got my pan, spatula, plate, 2 bottles of water, and 2 cans of Pepsi. Then I've got my titanium mug, that's got my gas in it. Then I've got my plastic mug, fire maple stove, tea bags and stuff in there. And then all my food, dinner tonight and breakfast in the mornings in this insulated bag. And it's surprising how much you can get in these, so if you're looking for something to transport your food in for camping, I'll definitely check those out. What I do as well for day hikes is if you've got a can of pop that's cold in the fridge, put that in next to your food and it'll keep it cool for the whole day. So yeah, that's it. Quite a simple setup, and we'll see how we get on with it. So I think I mentioned it before, but I have got one of these Trekology Aloft pillows to give away. Obviously it's not the one I've been using, it's a brand new one. You've probably seen them on countless YouTube videos. They're a really popular pillow, they pack down really small, they weigh about 100 grams, and they blow up in 2 or 3 breaths. And they're really comfortable. I've put the buff on this time because somebody commented on one of my previous videos and said to give it a try. So to enter the giveaway, please only enter if you're in the UK. I don't want to be posting this all over the world. And please, as usual, only enter if you are going to use it. I don't want it to go to someone who's just going to stick it on eBay or throw it in a drawer or whatever. If you can't be bothered to enter the giveaway, these are $13.99 I think on Amazon, so I'll shove a link below. But if you want to enter, just comment below with hashtag I want that pillow. I'll put it on screen now. Make sure you put it exactly as it is with the hashtag and without any spaces, and I'll do a random draw to pick a winner on the 7th of May. So good luck. Right, so let me show you what I've got in here. Get some dinner sorted. Oh, that's just a bit of foil to put on my table. Got crumpets for breakfast, and I bought the grill with me to try out again on the fire maple stove. Got some spinach, chorizo. I've got butter and jam for the crumpets in the morning. Hot chocolate. Packet of rice, one of the Mattison's smoked sausages, and then some of the bamboo cutlery. So yeah, like I say, you can fit quite a lot in there. It's padded and insulated, so it keeps everything nice and fresh, and it's flexible as well, so you can pack it down as small as you need to. So yeah, check them out, or let me know what you use if you've got something better. So I've just put some foil over that Cascade Wild table to stop it burning, hopefully. And if you fold it over the edge, you can tuck it under where the legs come together. It stops it coming off. So the plan is to slice some of this sausage up, fry it a bit with a bit of chorizo, and then I'll throw in some rice and spinach as well. I'll bring you back and let you have a look. And there it is. Looks alright. So I'm going to get that eaten and then I'll bring you back and have a cuppa. So I've engaged hat mode. It's cooling down a bit now. I've just managed to eat and make myself a cup of tea in time for the sunset, which is over there. I'm just gonna sit and have my tea and watch that and then try out this down blanket, I guess. Just having a little last walk around while the last bit of sun goes, and then I'll go and get in the tent. This is obviously the first camp since we came out of lockdown, but I've got a wild camp planned once a month for the rest of the year. There might even be more than that, but at least once a month. So keep checking back on the channel. There'll be a new video every Friday, whether it's a wild camp, a gear review or a haul or whatever it might be. Or if you hit subscribe and ding the bell, you'll get told as soon as a new video comes out via the power of YouTube. A massive thanks again to everybody who's subscribed already. You've probably seen I got over 1,000 subscribers last week, so still massively overwhelmed by it all really. But yeah, thanks to everybody. Right, I'm gonna go and get warm. Right folks, that's me, just got into bed. So we'll see how we get on. It's meant to get down to -1 I think tonight, so yeah. There goes nothing. Catch you in the morning. Bye. Morning campers. So, where are we? Sun's just starting to come up. I'm just walking around a little bit to warm up this morning. I woke up about 5:30, just as the light started to come. Had quite a good night's sleep, to be fair. That quilt was really comfortable. There's just a couple of hours between, I think it was 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock this morning, where it dropped to -2. It's just a little bit cold, but other than that, it was fine. And it's nice not being constricted by a sleeping bag and being able to move around a little bit. Because like I've said before, I'm a side sleeper, so I do find sleeping bags quite restrictive. I've packed my sleeping kit up, so I'm just going to get a cup of tea on. We'll have a go with these crumpets and then I'll get the tent packed away. It's currently covered in frost. So this is the grill again that you probably saw in my last video, or previous video I think a couple of weeks ago. Can't get my head around this schedule, but I'm trying it with this fire maple stove. If I can find my lighter. Let's see if we can cremate a crumpet on there. It still doesn't, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it still doesn't seem to be spreading out all the way across that mesh like it's meant to. Let's see how we get on. So as with the bread, really, when you're making toast, I've got the stove on pretty much as low as it'll go, and you have to keep moving it about. So yeah, that grill works really well with the crumpets. A couple of people have commented as well on my last video saying they've actually got those in Halfords for £5 or £5.99, which is cheaper than what I paid for it from AliExpress. So it looks exactly the same on the pictures. I don't know if it's the same size or not, but have a look at Halfords if you want to get yourself on. Right, I suppose I better get all this shizzle packed away and get on the road. Okay, so that's me all packed up and heading out. Thank you for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down. Don't forget to enter the giveaway with hashtag I want that pillow. Good luck, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.